and we had some talk about this yesterday, is breathing. Because the breath is everything in singing. And so the best example we have is of a baby. When the baby breathes, there's no stress in the upper body. The baby takes a breath like this and releases it. Again, and releases it. So when we do that, we don't just fill the upper part of the lungs, but we fill all the lung cavity. And so we have enough breath to sing long lines, and you will see that the great singers never show any stress in the upper body. Look at the great opera singers. A diva can be, in some opera, can be dying and fall to the floor and be singing a high C without any effort whatsoever. So we don't want to put effort into our Om choirs because we want to be receptacles of that higher force, divine force, if you will, to sing us, to sing through us. Not that we are creating music together. We are vessels, all of us, of the Supreme Divinity. Now, when we join together in an Om choir, the challenge becomes magnified. Because then, with the deeper listening of the soul, we try to contact the soul in each other. And in singing, that is quite a challenge. But with a smaller group, as we have here, it's easier than with a large group, where the result can be, yes, more powerful, but here it can be deeper, more profound, of an infinite beauty. So how to begin? Well, the first thing we do, not to harm the vocal cords, is hum. When we hum, we cannot harm these two chords that have been given to us for an entire lifetime. And I apologize for the problem I'm having right now with breathing. And I have a throat condition. But let us start with that, with humming on one note, and then we'll do some exercises, because just like any athlete, we must also prepare the instrument to receive this music. And the preparation of that instrument is through humming and exercises to loosen and make the vocal cords more flexible. So, yes, and we have different voices here, which adds to the beauty of the Om choir. I just heard Sarko. That beautiful deep sound that is the basis that supports all that above it. And then the high voices, the soprano voices. Let the voice become very free. And that's why I say we take the ego out of it, we keep the mind out of it. The mind has no ability to judge this new music. It is a music of transcendence, of ineffable beauty, and it is created by a sacred body. One holy body gathered to bring something down that has not been on the earth before. Yesterday someone spoke about the diaphragm, and it's true that everything comes from the diaphragm. And after we've taken the breath, you will see that the bottom three ribs are expanded, and this diaphragmatic muscle, like a baby's belly, comes out. Now that diaphragm supports the column of air that supports the sound. So, when we do these exercises, we want to become conscious of the diaphragm and pull it in as needed to move the air upward. It takes a long time. And we'll do an exercise where we really use the diaphragm in a little bit. Now when you hum, put an H in front of the M, because we want to develop resonance and projection and placement. And that helps right here in the mask of the face. Can we try that? Yes, and some of you I think are already singers and know a lot of this. Okay. So we have high voices, we'll keep going up. And anyone who wants to take the octave down, fine. Now if we can stand up, we are going to use the diaphragmatic muscle to a great extent. We'll breathe and we'll go ha, 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 ha. Not so easy, is it? I'm not too concerned about pitch, but the use...
Are we pressing the diaphragm?
No, no. And maybe that's a good idea that I show you once. Huh? Okay? Take the breath like this.
Okay.
Ha, 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 ha. Try it once?
Yeah.
Ha, 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 ha. A great actor can be heard in the last seat in the balcony when he whispers. And that's the use of the diaphragm. Try it. Ha, 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 ha.
Ha, ha.
Ah, yes. It's going to go out naturally. Don't push it out. Just pull it in. Ha, 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 ha. And there's no strain in my voice. No strain at all. Ha, 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 ha. And I can do it for hours without tiring the voice. Ha, 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 ha. Don't let it go out. Pull it in. We can do it together, okay? Breathe. Ha, 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 ha. We need work. Yeah, don't lift the shoulders or the chest. Keep the shoulders and the chest as they are. No, wrong way. In. That's it. You got it. Good. You got it. You got it immediately. Wonderful. Oh, it doesn't take such effort. Oh, it's just a little bit. You got it. Yeah, it's just that little bit is all we need. Good, you got it. The camera will be shaking a little bit. So, the exercise is like this. Breath. Ha, 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 Now, the next thing is you have to open your mouth. No sound will come out. So stretch the mouth as wide open as possible and keep the tongue, the tip of the tongue, lightly on the back of the lower teeth. Because if the tongue is folded like this, it's cutting your sound in half. So we want the tongue to lie flat so the music can go straight out. Wide open mouth. Listen to the note first. Breath. Mouth is closed. Wide open. We know your voice. We know how strong your voice is. And we have heard your mouth wide open. So please, everybody wide open. I think we're getting warmed up. Now, we do an exercise on no or vo. We'll do it on vo today because it prepares us for the purity of the O sound in O. O. Vo, 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 vo. most of us are right on pitch. I have had to develop infinite patience with those people who are tone deaf and want to be in the Om choir, or they can hear the tone and not able to replicate it, or they can't hear it at all. But you see, everyone is welcome in the Om choir, because it is an aspiration, a collective aspiration of united souls, aspiring for divine music to come down, as I said, to heal and to transform, to bring peace. And you can do this wherever you are. You can start Om choirs with 3 people. You don't need more. What I have found, now that we have Om choirs with more than 100 voices over a period of 9 years, is that you will be a magnet that brings others into this sacred circle, and sometimes many, many circles. So I encourage you to do that. We have a DVD out of the exercises, which I will send free to anyone who wants to begin an Om choir. And we are working now on a DVD of actual Om choirs in different parts of the world, because people say, well, what does it really sound like beyond the exercises? And I always begin usually with a few lines of poetry, often from the great work of Sri Aurobindo, which he called Savitri. But one can begin it with any high inspiration from any of the great teachers. Something in your own area of realization and experience. Now, I don't want to press too hard on our exercises, so we'll sit down. But I'd like to say that as there are no wrong notes, also anyone can begin. for the supreme grace. What we just heard would not be possible. Choirs train for months to achieve such harmony. Also, the birds often join us. And sometimes they fly in to sing with us. It's a very beautiful experience because they want to partake of this. You can hear them now all over. We'll begin another Om. Free up this instrument. No fear, no fear. Let all the ego stay outside the door. Even when we fail to look within, or lie embedded in earthly consciousness, still have we parts that grow towards the light. since our time is limited, we'll do one final Om standing. And to prepare for this, in the great poem Savitri, again, after death has been conquered by love, they ask Savitri, what high change is in thee? And her final words, awakened to the meaning of my heart, that to feel love and oneness is to live. And this, the magic of our golden change, is all the truth I know, or seek, O sage. To feel love and oneness is to live. I would be very happy to hear some of the higher voices. But whatever comes because of the essential unity that is already present in us. And it is a unity untouched by vital, mental thoughts. It is above all forms. The pure divine essence that we breathe as one body.
Hum, 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 hum. Hum, 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 hum,
يلا با.